smoked shotgun shells. Yes, shotgun shells. So you might be thinking, what is a shotgun shell, Hussey? Well, I'm glad you asked. Shotgun shell is a manicotti noodle stuffed with whatever you really want. Today we're gonna do sausage, we're gonna do some cream cheese, we're gonna do some shredded cheese, and we're gonna pipe that into a manicotti shell. We're gonna wrap it with bacon, and we're gonna smoke it on the big green egg. It can't get much better than this. What I've seen a lot of people do is they just go straight from the box and fill it and then wrap it. And supposedly the shell softens with the bacon and all that kind of stuff, but I've heard some folks say it's still a little kind of al dente, kind of has a chew, kind of has a bite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do both so that you know what is the best one to do. So I've parboiled a few, and I'm gonna make some without parboiling. At the end, we'll see what is the best, so stay tuned. So let's get started making these. First, we need to go light the big green egg. Got the big green egg, we got it lit, it's coming up to temperature. I'm gonna go about 275 degrees, all right? So keep an eye out over there. We're at about a little over 200 right now, so you start making your adjustments, right? We are going to use 1 pound of Neeses sausage. State law, you gotta use North Carolina sausage. I'm just kidding. Use whatever you like. You wanna use Old Jimmy? Use Jimmy. To this pound of sausage, I'm gonna use 1 block of cream cheese. This hand right here, I'm gonna mix with this hand. I got 2 pairs of gloves because I'm gonna take this off so I can do other stuff with it, okay? So double up on this one, your mixing one. To our sausage and cream cheese mixture, I got some Colby Jack cheese. Old Colby, he's a good old boy. I added about half, probably a little bit more than an 8-ounce package. Use a little bit of Uncle Steve. This is competition cow powder. So just a little bit of that. On the outside, we're gonna do pig powder. So just use your favorite rub. So I'm just gonna come in here and mix this all up, just like that. Perfect. Now, you can add whatever you like to this. You can use whatever sausage you like. You can use Italian sausage. You can use regular sausage. Just whatever you like. You can add some jalapenos to this. You know, this is just gonna be kind of simple. All right, so we got that mix. Now let's make this a little bit easier on ourselves, all right, guys? So I'm gonna take this sausage and we'll take a gallon baggie. And I'm just gonna plop it in there. And I'm going to use the baggie. I wanna cut the tip, about right there, small, so it'll go inside of our manicotti. And it's a little bit easier to feel instead of having to run your finger in there like that right there. So, all right, so I'm just gonna kind of squish this out as best as possible. Get it nice and tight, all right? And I wanna cut just a little bit right off of that tip. I'm gonna fill the non-parboiled manicotti shells first. Then I wanna do the par-cooked. And like I said, we'll see which one is the best. So I'm just gonna come in here and just like that. So we got about full right there. I don't know how much this is gonna make, but we'll see. I want you guys to see how it is to fill the parboiled, because it does have, it's not quite as rigid as the un-parboiled, okay? So let's fill it. I can see where it could give you a little bit of trouble because it's a little floppy. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, did take a little bit more effort, but wasn't bad at all. Again, I think the parboiled is going to taste better, but there we go. We got parboiled, un-parboiled. Now, I'm going to do the rest of these. We'll come right back. We were able to get 15 shells done. I will say one of the That wasn't an issue, and only broke one of the parboiled. Is that the parboiled is a little bit more delicate, so you got to be careful when you fill these. This one right here was actually already cracked whenever I parboiled it, but I also split it right there as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, we stuffed these with sausage, but what's next? We wrap it with bacon. We got a pound of bacon. You don't really want to do like a thick cut bacon or anything like that. So you want to come in, and what I like to do is I like to kind of stretch it just a little bit, okay? And then take your shell, and you want to make sure it's all covered, okay? So we're just gonna come here, come here, come here. Pretty much one piece of bacon per shotgun shell, just like that. I'm gonna do the rest of these, we'll come back. After they're rolled, pretty easy to roll, a little tedious, just take your time. Just FYI, the parboiled ones did take a little bit more wrapping because they're a little looser, but it was no big deal. So for the bacon, now the bacon needs a little bit of flavor too. We're gonna come in here with your favorite rub. This happens to be Uncle Steve's Competition Pig Powder. Be a link below. Just gonna come in here, and I'm gonna dust these with some of this Uncle Steve's Pig Powder. I got one shell that I didn't have bacon for. Wasn't gonna open a whole pack of bacon just for that. I'll make sure everything is covered up on this shell, or it'll dry out. All right, we got these ready. Now, time to head over to the smoker. All right, so got our egg, it's up 275. Let's get these on. Now, I want to put a little bit of smoke in this, not much. I got just a small little piece of cherry wood. I'm gonna put right there. It's gonna make it smell amazing. It's gonna give a nice little color too. We're gonna put our un-parboiled shotgun shells over here on the left. We're gonna put these over here. Oh man, smells good. I'm gonna let this go. I want to check it about 30-minute time frame, and you want to temp it inside, so you want to make sure that sausage is like 160, 165 degrees before it's done. Then we're going to brush some barbecue sauce on it. It's going to be yummy. Don't go anywhere. See you in about 30 minutes. Ooh, boy, looky there. Those are looking pretty good. The bacon's not quite set, so it tells me it needs a little bit longer. But man, oh man, look at those. Beautiful. Even this one, even this one is not wrapped with bacon. Looks pretty cool. All right, so let's see where we're at. We're right at 40, almost 50 minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah. That bacon is set up nicely. Let's see where we're at temperature-wise. Sausage is done. We're all good. Now, let's do a little bit of a glaze. For our glaze, we're gonna do a little cackalack sauce. It's got cherry wine, it's a sweet sauce, very good. And we're just gonna put it in a bowl here. We're gonna brush it on our shotgun shells. I'm gonna raise the temp up to about 300, 325. That's the way it kind of gets it sticky and tacky. All right, we're gonna close it up. I'm gonna bring this, put it up a little bit, let it breathe a little bit, about 10 minutes. Let that get nice and tacky. We're done. All right, guys, been about 10, 15 minutes. Let's get these things off. Oh man, look at that. Look at those beauties. I'll get these ones right here off first. These are the non-parboiled. I can tell these are a lot softer. All right, I want to meet you guys over at the cutting board. I'm gonna let these cool a little bit. We'll do our taste test over there. See which one's better. All right, y'all. Now, it's the time of truth. Which one's better? And might be even. I don't know. So this right here is the par cook. This is non-par cook. I want to try the regular one first. Looks pretty good. Let's give it a try. That's yummy. Wow. Man. That's fantastic right there. Ah, man, that's gonna be hard to follow right there. All right, let's try the other one. It's a little bit softer. There we go. I like this one better. I'll try it with a little bit more barbecue sauce. All right. Let's give it a dip. You get that sausage, that breakfast sausage. You get the sage and all that kind of goodness. Get some creaminess from the cream cheese and the shredded cheese that we got, and then the bacon. This gives it another smoky, and then the barbecue sauce, the cherry wood smoke. This is fantastic. You make this for anybody, they'll love you. What I would like to see more, I like to see a little bit more cheese. So maybe I should have made that, put that whole bag in there. Maybe a little bit more, but still, this is fantastic. Y'all, that's all I got today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love each and every one of you. And until next time, folks, Hungry Hussey is out.